Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly. In the Kelly File segment tonight, two hot topics. Back in 2010, some students at a high school in California were stopped by school officials from wearing American flag T-shirts on the Mexican holiday of Cinco de Mayo. Parents of three of those students sued the school district, saying the policy was unconstitutional. Now, the very liberal Ninth Circuit in California sided with the school. With us to react, the host of the Kelly File is immediately after this program, Megyn Kelly. We covered this here on The Factor. That was before you were a big she anchor person. That was when you were
I was an afternoon she
person. But nobody watched you. But we covered this story, and it took 4 years for this to get to the pin-headed Ninth Circuit.
Yes.
Now
but here's so I have good news and bad news for you.
Yes.
The good news is your position turned out to be correct.
Right.
The bad news is you are on the same page as the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals.
That's right, but tell the viewers why.
So you said that they should have been allowed to send the kids wearing the American T-shirts home because it could be disruptive. And you've taught in the Miami area before, and you said this could be on Cinco de Mayo, something that's disruptive. And that is the legal standard. You are correct that if the educators perceive it as potentially disruptive, and they have a reason to, then they can do it. But here was my position. And is my position, and is the position of those who dissented in
this is the
today.
losing position.
For now.
Okay.
That you can't, it's fine. If you think it's disruptive, you can do what you need to do. And we found out that there was a history in past Cinco de Mayos of some clashing. But where the school went wrong is they only sent the American flag wearers home. They didn't send those holding the Mexican flags and wearing Mexican flags.
But it was a Cinco de Mayo celebration. That's a Hispanic celebration.
It doesn't matter because in the prior years, both sides had clashed because they felt one was expressing, Mexican pride, one was expressing American pride. Right. And they saw it as a clash between societies, and it became potentially disruptive. That's why when it happened the next year, the administrator said, okay, we can't have this. But he only shut down one side. He shut down the Americans. And what that gives those wearing the Mexican T-shirts is what we call a heckler's veto. They had threatened those wearing the American flags with violence. So the administrator said, I only sent the kids wearing the American flags home because they were in danger.
Yeah, I wanted to protect them.
Well, that's crazy.
No, but look, I have to get into the ISIS thing. My thing is, in a school setting, if you are going to have a Cinco de Mayo, all right, celebration, if the school is going to allow that. Part of that is the Mexican flag. That's appropriate. The other demonstrators didn't like the whole deal. All right, so they were the provocateurs. That's why.
I understand your position.
Thank you, Kelly, and I knew you would. Now
they say they're going to appeal to the Supreme Court.
I got Laura Ingram coming up behind you, and I got some poll numbers on this. I'm not going to tell you what the poll numbers are now, because I want to get Kelly's visceral reaction. Now, do you think that men and women see the ISIS threat differently?
I don't.
You don't?
Maybe you're going to prove me right, but my feeling, prove me wrong, but my feeling right now is both men and women in America view it as abhorrent, dangerous.
Violence. Do you think men and women see violence the same way? You see the beheading, right? I mean, I didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
I did not.
Okay, so both Kelly and I didn't watch it. We could have, but I'm not going to watch that stuff.
No, I feel like that's like sucking in bus exhaust. It's just bad for you.
My reaction to the beheading is, I want to kill ISIS. I want to get a bazooka and just blow them off the face of the earth. And if I could, I would, and I would not feel any remorse for doing that. Is that your reaction?
I'm torn, personally.
But think about when you saw it. What was your visceral reaction?
My visceral reaction was, I don't understand how these people are the same thing I am, a human being. So they seem like animals to me.
You were trying to process it intellectually.
I don't understand how these people are born on this earth and live on this earth in modern day.
See, but that's the difference between men and women. You were thinking rationally about how could this happen. I was thinking only about, I want to kill these guys with a bazooka. See, I didn't care how they got
listen, it's not that I want ISIS to continue on, but I also understand the concerns of those who say, well, how is it going to be done?
But that's a totally different question.
Are we stirring the hornet's nest?
Yeah, that's bull.
I understand. I understand that they wanted to kill us for a long time.
But you just proved my point. There is a difference between how men and women see violent acts. All right, finally, 30 seconds left. You know, your outfit tonight reminds me of Sister Mary Lorana. All right, black and white, little collar up top. Is there a hood that goes over this that you're not wearing?
I'm wearing it because I just wanted to let you know you've been a naughty boy.
Is that right?
Little Bill.
Okay. You know,
you are still a bold-faced piece of humanity.
I am. And I have many, many lines that I could say to Sister Megyn, but I am not going to do this because I've already been called a sexist. I've already been taken down.
Didn't I defend you on that?
I don't know.
Or maybe I accused you.
No. I think you were a defender of mine. There were, I think, 6 in the country. All right, Megyn Kelly, everybody. Watch her right after the factor. And by the way, there's a big new novel on the bestseller list. It's called The Means. It's written by Megyn Kelly's husband, Douglas Brunt.
Yay.
Congratulations. Big bestseller.
Thanks, Bill.
Miss Laura Ingraham on deck. She'll address the terrorism question as well. Then Vice President Biden now in trouble with Asian folks. Moments away.